They say the grave keeps the dead. But what if the dead comes back? What if the ones you trusted most betrayed you? And then live to regret it? This is the story of Chinasa, a young woman betrayed by her own blood. And how she returned in a way no one expected. This story takes place in a small village in eastern Nigeria, where tradition is strong, and secrets are buried deeper than bones. Chinasa was the youngest of 4 sisters in the East family, beautiful, kind, and full of life. But appearances can be deceiving. Chinasa loved her parents deeply. Her father, Mr. Augustine was a respected farmer. Her mother, Mama Ifenanya, was gentle and loving. Chinasa's sisters were Neka, the eldest, sharp and proud. Edeora, jealous and quiet. Uchechi, cunning, quick to anger. To the world, they looked like a happy family. Inside the home, jealousy grew like a poisonous vine. Why? Because Chinasa was her father's favorite, and that made the sisters hate her. One night, a terrible fever struck Mama Ifenanya. Chinasa begged her sisters to help find medicine. But Neka said, she will live. Stop crying. Edeora whispered into Uchechi's ear. And from that moment, everything changed. Instead of help, the sisters watched Mama Ifenanya die. Chinasa wept on the floor, broken and shattered. Days later, Mr. fell sick too. Chinasa stayed by his side, offering water, praying. But the sisters watched in silence. One early morning, Mr. died. And in his final breath, he said, "Take care of your sisters, Chinasa." Those words became her curse. Chinasa inherited everything. The family land, the farm, the house, the money. Her sisters wanted more. And they were greedy. Late one night, Neka called Edeora and Uchechi. "We can take her land," she said quietly. "How?" asked Uchechi. "We bury her," Neka replied. Edeora shivered, but greed burned in her eyes. And so, their plan was made. It was the night of the new moon. Dark, silent, perfect for evil. They gave Chinasa her last drink, a palm wine laced with something chilling. Chinasa collapsed. The sisters took her body to the bush. Deep in the forest, they dug a shallow grave. They pushed her in, covered her with dirt, and walked away. Chinasa's heart was pounding. Her eyes opened. She was alive. Her body was weak, but her spirit was screaming, "I will not die here." Chinasa clawed at the soil. Every breath was a struggle. Every second felt like an eternity. Memories flashed through her mind. Her mother's gentle smile. Her father's laughter. The sound of the market on weekends. She whispered, "I will live. I will return." With every ounce of strength, she dug upward. The dirt weighed heavy. But her will was heavier. At last, the crack of light. She pushed again. And broke free. Chinasa collapsed outside the grave, covered in blood and mud. She was alive. Chinasa walked without direction. But destiny was guiding her. She came to a clearing, where an old woman lived alone. The woman called herself Mama Adeabi, rumored to be a healer with ancient power. Mama Adeabi saw the spirit inside Chinasa. Not just a survivor, but someone chosen. "You are not dead," the old woman said. "You are reborn." Mama Adeabi nursed her back to strength. She taught Chinasa things others could not understand. How to see the truth behind lies. How to sense danger before it comes. How to use willpower as a weapon. After weeks of healing, Chinasa was no longer the frightened girl of before. She was something different. Something powerful. The village thought Chinasa was long gone. They mourned her and took her possessions. But whispers began. Some said they saw a strange woman in the forest. Others said they heard her voice at night. Then one morning, she walked into the village. Not begging, not weak, but alive. Standing, smiling. Her sisters saw her first. Neka froze. Edeora screamed. Uchechi trembled. Chinasa, you're alive. Neka stuttered. Chinasa didn't answer at first. Her eyes were cold. Not like before. I thought I buried you, Edeora whispered. Chinasa stepped forward. I was buried alive, she said softly. But I returned, stronger. The villagers gathered around. Some backed away in fear. Others watched in disbelief. Chinasa looked at her sisters one by one. Chinasa did not scream. She did not curse them. She showed the village what they did. The people gasped when they heard the truth. Her father's land, her mother's memory, were stolen by jealousy and greed. The village elder spoke. Justice was served. But Chinasa did something unexpected. Instead of revenge, she offered forgiveness. Anger destroys the one who holds it, she said. But forgiveness frees the heart. Her sisters fell to their knees, begging for mercy. Chinasa looked at them. Not with hatred, but with power. You left me to die, she said. But I chose life. From that day on, villagers spoke her name with awe. Some say she walks the forest at night, protecting the weak. Some say her eyes can see the truth in any soul. And some swear, when the wind whispers through the trees, it's Chinasa reminding the world. You may bury me, but I will rise. If you think Chinasa's story ends here, think again. Because real power doesn't die. Real power returns. Like, subscribe, and share if you believe that betrayal can't bury the human spirit.